Welcome guys, I thought I'd just give you a little bit of a look around what I've been doing to the DRZ, give you a bit of a DRZ update and show you what's been happening here. So we'll hop off the bike in a minute and give you a bit of a walk around the big girl. Been spending a bit of time in the shed, doing a few bits and pieces. I mean, it's nowhere near ready yet, but it's getting there. So we'll have a look at some of the things that we've been doing, huh? So as you guys know, 2011 DRZ 400E came with a few nice bits, so that saved me a bit of money, me having to do bits and pieces. So it came with the Bark Busters. They're just cheapo ones, but they're alright, they work okay. They need a bit of bending and whatever to fit properly, so had to do that before going ahead with anything. They've unfortunately docked the end of the thing off because it didn't fit. Just took a little bit of bending to fit it on there properly. Should have done that when they first put it on, but anyway, that's all good. It's got forced radiator guards that it came with, as well as the bash plate and some aftermarket bars. AFAM, I've got no idea what brand bars they are, so who knows. It's just a bar pad that I had from some old set of bars there that I've chucked on it. And it's also got some radiator fans, which is cool, 2 fans either side. So we'll crank those up and see. So big old switch here for it. But anyway, that's pretty much everything the bike came with from the past owner. So we'll start going into the things that I've done to it. The first thing I did was bent up the cheapo handguards, Bark Busters there. So I bent them up so they fit a lot better. Unfortunately docked the end of the clutch lever off here, the little ball, which I don't like. I really like having the ball thing on the end of it. All it took was a little bit of bending to get those nice and straight and fitting nicely, so they could have done that, but that's alright. We got them all done. I'll just get a new clutch lever for it. So the things that I've done, I had some mirrors from the KTM, the box of bits when I bought the KTM, so I've just chucked those mirrors on for now, and you saw the bar pad before. What else have I done? Oh, I had a leaking fork seal, so I've redone the whole forks, new oil, new everything in there, and fork seals obviously, so they're nice and good now. Fingers crossed nothing starts leaking. It was this one here that was leaking. It was leaking bad. It'd just sit there and it'd just be coming out if you had it sitting there, so redid those. What else have we done there? Oh yeah, the the indicators. Again, these are from the KTM, so they're actual KTM ones, just made up little brackets and wired those in. The indicators at the back, I had one for the KTM sitting there that still needed to go on, so I just bought another one. There's little rubber mounted dudes that nice and wobbly, and hopefully don't knock them off too easily, and they work okay. All the indicators work alright, but they go too fast. So I'll show you here. See, they flash really fast, so I'm going to try and get some look how fast those flash at the back there. So I'm going to try getting some bigger bulbs for it, some the right wattage bulbs, because at the moment there's like 10 watt and the factory ones are like 21 watt each end, and I think it's just killing it. Saying no, I need some better rated bulbs for it, so we'll do that eventually. And what else have I done to it? So the indicators, the forks, and so the tail rack. I made this one up myself, welded it up and everything. I think it turned out alright. This is pretty cool. The bolt just goes in there with the seat one, and uses the factory points here. It's nice and sturdy, and it'll carry a nice load on the back there now, which is good. And what else have I done to it? Oh, this big old thing, hey? The big Safari tank. I've got the biggest one, the 28 litre. Should hold about 30 litres or so, I hope. It'll be good for Cape York. We're doing some big Ks up there between fuel stops, so need the biggest tank we can get. So we got a couple of those. I got organised one for Mr. Reese's bike as well. He got a white one, and I found the clear one, which was cool. You can see the fuel level there. What else? Oh, it had a scratch on the exhaust here, so I just gave it a quick little spray yesterday. Just masked up a few bits and just sprayed it quickly. So just looking a little better there. And yeah, so that's about it. That's the bits and pieces that I've done. Oh, the other thing was the low beam wasn't working on the headlight there, so I had the switch apart, I had all the wiring apart, and ended up finding that they'd actually cut the low beam. I assume so, you know, when you're using the key, the low beam's on, and they probably flattened the battery a few times, so just cut the low beam off. So I had to wire that back in, and it's all good and working sweet now. Yeah, so that's about it really that I've done. Future things, the bits and pieces that I've still got to do. Is I've got to make some mounting points for the giant loop that I've got. It's going to come down to here, a strap comes down, so I need to make a decent mounting point for that to get onto. And yeah, for registration obviously needed the indicators and tail light and everything, so we've got these little tail tidy here. It's got a number plate light underneath. Oh, sorry, it's got a number plate light underneath there, and brake and tail light, and so the number plate will just sit here, just screwed on a reflector because it's part of the Australian sort of roadworthy thing. And got the roadworthy this morning, and going to get the number plate and registration for it this Arvo, and we're good to ride around everywhere and have no problems with the police then, which would be nice. And just clean the air filter and whatever else there as well. So yeah, so that's where the DRZ's up to at the moment. It's good. It's a nice bike. I'm really enjoying it. I'm loving having the, I don't know, there's something a bit different about this bike and compared to the KTM, where you just feel like, yep, I can just jump on it and just go for a ride. I don't know why the KTM feels any different, but I don't know, you just feel like you can go down the shops or just go out for a ride in the bush and just straight from your house. And I don't know, maybe it's the 4-stroke thing, you can just get petrol anywhere and not have to worry about oil and stuff, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the little DRZ update, and we'll see you on the next ride.